Hello everybody. So today I have your collective message. Once again, I'm doing this because I really like this video. It kind of had the feeling, the dark feeling and the emotions that I pulled from the cards. So I pulled 3 cards for you today. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. So your cards in order are 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords, and the Hierophant. I'll also be looking at the bottom of the pile. We'll see how that fits in. So the 5 of Wands. Wands being intuition, being fire, being passion, creativity. It can deal with career. It can deal with a lot of different things. But the 5 of Wands can be about the struggle. And the first thing that came to me was the struggle is real. And the first scene in this image that we're looking at is the guy that's just sitting back, the silhouette of the guy sitting on the bench, like he's over it. This guy right here, look at him. This is the way a lot of you are feeling. Standing around contemplating life. You feel like you're in the dark. You feel like it's rainy, it's cold. You're out in the cold, you know, that reminds me of another 5 of Pentacles. We've had that in other readings, but this is the 5 of Wands. This is more about the struggle. It can be about working with others, but it can also be about the struggle of overcoming the challenges and obstacles of life. And it throws things at you. And right now I think that things are just kind of compiling against you. Much like you see with the snowy scene. Right now it doesn't seem like, well, it's snowing, it's raining in this one, the next one it's snowing. And you see that it's starting to pile up. It's not stopping. And you know how we get the snow drifts and it drifts up and it seems like it's way higher than it really is. And you just feel like you have to dig your way out. That's the feeling that I'm getting. I get the feeling that you feel like you're buried up to your neck. But if you really look at it, really, it's not that bad. I mean, the snow is only in certain areas of your life. There's certain areas where it's breezy and it's beautiful and, it's spring here and it's rainy. It may feel rainy at times, but the snow, certain areas of your life you feel like are a blizzard right now. It's very chaotic and it's very frustrating. You feel like you have a dumpster fire going on in certain areas. For some of you, I do feel like, even though I don't see pentacles here, I do feel like it is financial. And money is a struggle right now because, in this world right now, prices are going up. It doesn't matter if it's gas or groceries or, different things. It's always something, right? Or even if you're able to cover some of those things, it's like always something coming up. For instance, I will use myself as an example. Just when we think we've got things covered at this house, it's like, oh great, the disposal broke. It's going to be $400. And then it has to be replaced. It's completely broken. It doesn't work anymore. $400 to fix it, but $200 just to have it installed because you have to bring someone out who's a professional who could install it. Because if you try to do it yourself, you screw it up and then it's twice as expensive to correct your mistake, right? And same thing goes with the washer, not the washer, but the dryer broke. The dryer broke right after that. Couldn't be repaired. And guess what? We had to replace it. That's another, hundreds of dollars of expense. And then you had to pay to have it delivered because we don't have a truck. And you have to pay for the delivery service and to have the guys wheel it in. Because if you have a bad back, there's no way you're doing that yourself. It's a big, heavy machine. And I wish I had strapping men to help me. That would be great. But that's not very realistic. You ever wish you were an actual queen with a palace and you had strong, strapping men to help you? In my dreams and fantasies, yes. But let's get back to reality. So yes, I completely understand. You're struggling right now. We're all struggling. Even I'm struggling. I struggle financially too. I do this as a service for all of you, but I don't get paid for it. But I do it because it's part of my soul path, my spiritual journey. My soul is called to do this for you. And I do it because I love it. I have a passion for it. And I just feel like these are messages that are needed. You, some of you, someone out there, and maybe multiple of you need to hear this message, because somewhere, you know, you're feeling like you're all alone right now, and you're sitting here struggling, and I don't want you to feel like you're struggling alone, because you're not. We're in this together. Many of us. And even though our paths are different, we might live in different places, and we might be doing different things and come from different walks of life, but we are all equal when it comes to the struggle. And the Nine of Swords that's next to that, that is going to be the worry. That is the doubts. That's the what ifs that are in our mind, the anxiety. You know, even if we're being treated for anxiety, or if we don't worry that often, then we have to deal with it, right? So the nine of Swords is constantly, you know, in my mind. You're just sitting there, you can't help thinking about it. It might be costing you sleep. And I'm sorry if it is. I know it's kind of costing me sleep too, because as much as I love doing this, I have to find a way to make this work, you know. I have to find a way to make this work in a way that, you know, I could make money from it. And it's not that I'm greedy or want to just make lots and lots of money off of it, you know. I don't have to be a millionaire or anything like that, but it would be nice to make enough money to pay my bills and still do this as, you know, something helpful to people. You know, be able to make ends meet and have a little bit left over to buy groceries or put some gas in my car. You know, at least buy some nice clothes. So that's why I do so much to try to do that. I do have some things I'd love to do. I'd love to make decks for you too, but that incurs a cost as well. And I bet you guys have things you would like to do too. Maybe you'd like to go see a movie once in a while, or buy yourself some new clothes or a book, or, you know, treat yourself to a nice dinner. I don't know about you, but I would love to treat myself to a sushi dinner, but I just can't afford it right now. So I want you to know that the universe has a plan, okay? You might be struggling now, but it's not going to be forever. The Hierophant is here to tell you that you have somebody looking out for you. And I say somebody as in the Hierophant in this case. This could be somebody looking out for you that, you know, I don't know if it's friend, family, but it could be a mentor. It could be God, Yeshua, Source, Creator. I feel like this is the universe. The Hierophant is the universe that is unfolding a plan for you. So they're going to help you. And the bottom of the pile is Aeon, which is, in this deck, is Judgment. So your soul's being called towards something, and they're going to provide for you so that you can stay on your path. Things are going to work out, just not in the way you think. So the struggle is only temporary. So please keep that in mind and stay strong right now. Use your inner strength to persevere. And it will turn out okay eventually. Make sure you seize any opportunities that open up to you, because this could be the universe helping you. Good luck, everybody.